Hey guys, hope you're having an awesome day. I'm going to pull some cards and see what messages that we have from Spirit. I'm just going to pull a little bit different. I'm feeling a little bit of different energy today, so I'm just going to pull a little bit different. But I do want to say that definitely we're doing throat chakra. I got this message from Spirit earlier, and I went to type something and I got busy and I didn't have time. But we are definitely doing throat chakra upgrades. So if you've been feeling any type of energy in your throat, feeling like it's really hard for you to say how you feel or what you mean more so than normal, feeling like you can't really express yourself, or you're just kind of like lost for words, you're like, I don't really know how to like say this, or like just normally where you'd be able to express yourself and you're not really, it's because we're doing throat chakra upgrades. So yeah, you could feel it physically, or it could just be like an energetic thing where you're just like, like I don't know what to say, I don't know what I'm thinking, wait, what was I saying, like that type of stuff. Throat chakra tea is really great for that, and also just using your creative expression to be able to get out the words that you want to and the energy you want to. So what I mean by that is, like, you can write like a poem, you can write like a story, you can write a song, like any type of music, even just journaling, and then expressing it out loud, like vocally expressing it. One of the things I like to do, I love to video journal. I talk about that all the time. It just helps me get it out. I'm a vocal person, so yeah, I like to do that. And I actually saw something the other day that said Taurus is ruled by the throat chakra, which makes total sense. My whole personality type is like communication. So what was I gonna say? Songs. What I like to do personally is I love music. So what I do is I'll put on, like, whenever I'm in the mood, or especially when I'm emotional, I'll put on music, and I'll put on emotional music for whatever I'm going through, and I'll sing it really loud, or I'll sing it like with emotion and feeling in my body. And Spirit's like, you're going to start being able to connect those emotions with the words that you're saying physically. So yeah, but you can also use like any type of blue crystals. I think I said throat chakra tea, or even herbal tea, like a chamomile or lavender mix with some honey, some lemon is going to help also with if you are having issues with your throat chakra right now for upgrades. But there's a lot of energy coming in. There is so much energy coming in, so you might be feeling it physically, emotionally, you might be really fucking drained or really energetic. They're saying that we're going to be having some like energy coming in soon to like help us take action, like making plans and starting to get things done. So you might be still like in the void energy, or still feeling a little like stagnant and stuck, which most of us are right now, so that's okay. But like you're gonna be pulling yourself out of it soon, and you're gonna have like this energy and this motivation to get going. That's like what's going on. And I'm actually started getting downloads again. I've been getting them on and off every single day for at least probably a week now. So it's been a lot. I don't know exactly what's going on because I haven't really gotten a ton of clarity on stuff, so I don't know. But great crystals to use. Selenite, awesome for clearing energy just in general. And I actually grabbed one of these right when I left the shop. Luckily I have my own crystal shop, so I can fucking take whatever I want. But it's lapis lazuli, and so lapis lazuli is actually a really good stone because it is both good for a throat chakra. They're also saying it's good for a third eye chakra, but it's got pyrite in it, and pyrite's actually a very grounding stone, and it's also a stone for confidence. It's a stone for empowerment. It's a stone for abundance. So it kind of works with communication as well. Yeah, let me stick that back in my pocket. And it's funny because I literally put on like all blue. My pants are blue. Like I got all kinds of blue stuff on today. And actually I pulled 2 decks and they're both blue. All right, let's see what we got from Spirit. I'm not going to do full readings today. We got stuck energy in vast universe. I'm getting a lot of conflict energy, like a lot of conflict, like inner conflict, inner turmoil with your emotions. It's like kind of what I said yesterday, like this back and forth energy, like really kind of stuck, not really sure which direction to go in. And it feels like some of you guys are actually just like giving it up to Spirit and like looking for signs or looking for answers, and trying to understand like the bigger picture, understanding that whatever is going on in your life right now is not to hurt you, it's to help you. And a lot of you are coming into this, or if you're not, Spirit's asking you to do that, is understanding that everything has a teaching moment, an opportunity for teaching you, an opportunity for learning, an opportunity for growing. So when you're not understanding something or you're feeling really stuck, you're probably supposed to be stuck in that energy. If you weren't, Spirit would be pulling your ass out. So and I keep seeing 505. I've been seeing that a lot lately. Something maybe May 5th is going to happen, but there's it's like there's a massive clearing going on, but it's like for the people who are really stuck, who are in the void, who are having like a really difficult time with this stuck energy, breathe through it, ask Spirit for a sign, ask for a message. This is all to help you on your spiritual path. And if you have all this like stuck energy and shit that's not good for you, it's gonna like pull you back from what it is that you actually want and what it is moving forward. So a lot of you I'm hearing are being like what is that thing you're showing me? It's like the little rubber thing, like boomerang. It's not a boomerang. Slingshot. I don't know, whatever the fuck it's called. It's like where you put the ball and you pull it back and it shoots forward. Basically what Spirit's showing me is that. I don't know what it is, but it's basically like to fling you forward. So it's like you're stuck right now and you're being pulled back right now, but you're being pulled back because it's to clear energy and to release things that aren't good for you. And then it's going to like literally spring your ass forward. It's going to just like boom. One day you're going to wake up and you're going to be like, holy shit, I feel different. This is good. This is new. Might be a little scary, but it's like new. But yeah, it just feels like a lot of you guys are stuck in your head, kind of wondering, kind of worrying, kind of like not really understanding things. So Spirit's saying just trust the lessons, trust what you're learning, trust what you're going through. All of this has a purpose. Every single thing that is going on right now has a purpose for you. All right, what else? Okay. Y'alls, I just put those back in and it literally just came back out again. Vast universe, sacred temple, back and forth. I don't remember if I said back and forth, but in my head was like, they're showing me the back and forth card. So, and I just looked up at 655. We got 155. I guess 515 technically could be. Actually, yeah, it might be 515. So, yeah, it feels like a lot of you guys are going back and forth. And we talked about this yesterday. I told you that they showed me this card in my head yesterday. And they're showing me this too with the dark thoughts. So a lot of you guys are feeling probably pretty stuck with maybe some of these like darker thoughts. A lot of shadows is what I'm hearing, like a lot of shadow self, feeling like your energy is going good to bad, like positive to negative. Like, oh, I know what I want to do. No, I don't. Like making changes, but then keep going back to the old. And if you watched my reading yesterday, I talked about this yesterday, and Spirit was saying about how like that's actually a good thing when you're going back and forth. They literally showed me this card in my head. It was like when you're going back and forth, you're learning something and it's bringing you a solid, stable foundation. So even though maybe you're frustrated or impatient with yourself or impatient with the process because you're just wanting to spring forward, it's like you're needing to clear all the old. You're needing to really like solidify to yourself that like you're going to be done with this and you're going to move on. So if you need to go back a few times, like Spirit's saying that's okay. And they're giving me this example with my old job. So I used to work for DCF, and at one point I wanted to leave there. I was really it was just so stressful. There was so much going on. I was married, my stepkids and stuff, and it was just a lot, and a lot of hours, a lot of stuff. And so I wanted to leave. I went to apply for a job, but I was kind of doing it because I was just frustrated with the situation. I was definitely in my ego a lot. And so I think mentally, if I had left there, I probably would have maybe at that time, luckily I didn't get a job, but at that time I probably would have regretted it because I wasn't really fully ready to actually leave at that time. I thought I was, but I wasn't. And so I ended up having a concussion. I was out of work. Fast forward a few months, I was out of work for a few months. Couldn't drive, couldn't really do anything. And during that time period, something happened. And so when I came back, it was like, they just like loaded me up, slammed me with a bunch of shit, just not really even concerned about my well-being or my mental health or anything like that. Just did some fucked up shady shit when I was gone. And so in that moment was like that complete like doneness where I was like, I am fucking done with this job. I've never regretted it since then. I've never regretted it at all. And that's the whole thing, is like, they don't want you to have regrets. They don't want you to like look back and like, maybe I could have tried more. Maybe I could have done this different. Maybe I could have done this different. They're letting you explore all of that by going back. So this way, when you're fucking done, there's no questioning, like, without 100% doubt, like you are done. So That's what the back and forth. I love this, the vast universe and sacred temple. What I'm getting is this is actually the sacred temple of yourself. This is you going on your life path, and spirit is guiding you on your life path. And I love how this card came back out. It's like the universe is infinite. There's so many possibilities and there's so many positive things that are going to come for you guys that you're not really seeing because of like the lack of clarity, because of the void energy, because of all the energy that you're releasing right now. But this is what you're coming into. You're coming into your sacred temple. And what I'm being shown is the loving woman, like the feminine energy, coming into heart center, but connecting to your soul, connecting to source, connecting to the collective. And so this is actually something where a lot of people are awakening at this time. And I say awakening, I mean coming into the understanding of the conditioning and all the other stuff and spirituality and the deeper thing to life, the deeper meaning to life than kind of what we're kind of raised to believe and taught. And there is something beautiful that is being born out of this situation that is bringing you on your path. I'm hearing like a lot of like contracts are ending, like soul contracts are ending, karmic cycles are ending, things of that nature, and it's bringing you into this positive light energy. And a lot of you are light workers, and you're going to be coming into like your gifts and other things soon. So let me pull from the Psychic Tarot because I also want to come back out today. Hey, hold on. They want me to pull, okay, that's why I left that open. They want me to pull something from here, and then I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to do the Psychic Tarot. Okay. We got the dream life you want is waiting for you. Start writing down and working on your goals and making it a reality. We also got take some time to go within and meditate. Spend some time alone. Some of you guys might actually be feeling like you want to be left alone. I know I fucking did today. I'm just like, oof. I need like some space. Like my phone's on do not disturb right now anyway because I'm recording this, but I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just take a few hours to myself today and just like relax and maybe put on some binaural beats or something. But definitely take some time to like go within. Definitely take some time to meditate. We kind of got that message yesterday as well. You're a light worker. You'll come into spiritual alignment soon. I love this. And you're a beacon of love and light. Spread your light and joy to the world. So for the people who are really in like that negative energy or that really like guilt energy, the shame energy, kind of dealing with all the shit that's coming up. Maybe some of you guys are, it feels like it's like a few different groups, but some of you, it feels like you're working on like clearing your own like shame, your own guilt, your own things that you feel like you did that were wrong and you feel like bad about, right? And then it feels like another group is kind of like in the feeling of this happened to me and these people did these things to me, but I wasn't standing in my power. And it's almost like a self thing, like where it's like you're dealing with your own like feelings toward you, like knowing that you didn't stand up for yourself, knowing you didn't really put yourself first and take care of yourself. So there's also a little bit of like guilt and regret there. So Spirit wants you guys to know like you are not your choices, you're not your mistakes, and that you guys are like loving beings of light. You have a beautiful soul, and Spirit wants you to see that. And they're saying that has a lot to do with the vast universe and the sacred temple card. And I told you guys you're coming into your light worker energy, and it might not feel that way right now, but you're not meant to know everything. That's the whole fucking point, is like there are things that are planned out for you and divinely guided. Like everything is divinely guided in your life. If you haven't seen that by now, you should start opening your eyes a little bit. And I don't mean that being rude, I'm being serious. Like open your eyes a little bit and think about all the things that have fallen into place for you after somebody else left your life. Think about somebody new who came in that was like fucking amazing, right? Like a friend or a relationship. Even if it didn't work out long term, I'm sure it was helpful in the time. I'm sure it was something that you enjoyed in the time. Or think about like opportunities for like jobs or situations or things like that like have fallen into place, literally fallen into place for you. It's like if you don't see how everything's divinely aligned, like start reflecting and you're going to start seeing how everything always works out. It sucks sometimes being in these heavy energies. It sucks sometimes being in these energies where it just feels like they're never going to end, where it feels just like draining and depressive and anxious and fearful and all these things. But a lot of people are just not used to dealing with these energies. They're used to ignoring them. And so it's like now you're being forced to face these feelings and face these energies. And it's a little tough for some people. But Spirit wants you to know like you are a beautiful being, like you are a light worker, like all of these things are helping you to come into alignment, and you don't need to understand how it's going to happen. You don't need to understand why it's happening. You don't need to understand when it's going to happen. You don't need to look to the future or keep focusing on the past. Like focus on you now, focus on the present, what it is that you can do for you in this moment. And that's it. Like, it's okay to think about like big goals for the future and stuff like that. But really thinking about the future and the big goals isn't going to help you actually achieve the big goals. It's going to, if you're focusing on what can I do in this present moment to eventually reach this goal, and it's taking those little baby steps in the present moment forward. So I just saw 505 again. So your angels and spirit guides are watching over you. You're safe and protected. This has been coming out every single day. So if you are not feeling safe, you feel like, excuse me, it feels like some of you guys, it's not necessarily a safety issue, like a fear physically. It's more so like a fear mentally, where you feel like a person or situation is meant for you, but it's not really showing up in front of you. And you're just wondering why. And you're just like worried it's going to like somehow pass you by. Spirit's saying, let go of it. You can release it. Like, we know what you want, and we're going to bring the best possible person, situation forward for you. You don't need to overthink it. You don't need to figure out how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, anything like that. Anything that is divinely guided, anything that is part of your life path and your purpose will always come. You will never miss that opportunity. It will not be missed. And if it's missed, then it wasn't meant for you, and something better will come for you, okay? Reach out to someone you miss and tell them, and you're a spiritual being of love and light. So we got like 3 of these cards. All right, let me pull from the Psychic Tarot. Are you having fun, Seiji Poo? All right. What messages do you have for us? Hold on. She's so cute. She's so fucking playful. Okay. Damn. Okay, guys. So the same cards are coming out. We got disruption, which is definitely the same thing as the back and forth card, being pulled in different directions, feeling very stuck. Also, this is basically the stuck energy and the back and forth card together. We got the universe card. So we got the vast universe, came out twice, and we got the actual universe card. Mental conflict and throat chakra. So I told you guys we're doing a lot with our throat chakras today. And if you also notice, there's blue in every single one of these cards. But this is like that overthinking. This is that back and forth energy. This is trying to understand something. So this feels like the exact same message I already got. Like, I think somebody just maybe needed to get like extra validation or hear it again. It's like, it's okay that you're feeling stuck. It's okay that you're feeling lost. It's okay you're feeling helpless. It is okay that you don't know what to do. Okay, like, it is okay. They are guiding you. They are there. They are helping you. They are protecting you. They are keeping you safe. This is spiritually guided. You are exactly where you're supposed to be in this moment. If you weren't, Spirit would pull you out of this. I already told you that before. They would pull you out of this. You are supposed to be feeling this energy. You're supposed to sit with it and feel it fully. Some of you, it is making that decision, not really sure what to do, not really sure where to go. Say a prayer and trust in Spirit and try to let it go as much as you can. As much as you can. Whatever you keep going back and forth on, it is okay. Like I told you before, it's okay. You are learning and you are growing, and it is bringing you that solid foundation to be able to completely finish out a cycle. A lot of you guys are ending a humongous fucking cycle. So it's like you're being pulled the old and new together, and it's very anxiety ridden, you know, feeling unsafe, feeling scared, feeling worried, a lot of fear, all that stuff. Spirit is guiding you. They are helping you. You have your angels, your ancestors, your archangels, ascended masters, source, God, whatever word you want to use that aligns with you. Like your higher self, you have all of these energies that are helping you, that are guiding you, okay? We got mental conflict and throat chakra. It feels like somebody needs to have a conversation. We got the reach out to someone you miss and tell them. Some of you guys, there's definitely something you need to have a conversation with somebody about. It feels like a few different groups. One group feels like really anxious to share their feelings. The other group is feeling very angry, feeling very like left on the cold, feeling very irritated with a person that maybe the way they're treating them. And it's just, they're just in their fucking head, really frustrated. The other group feels really emotional and like terribly scared to have this conversation. Like they're like, I know I fucked up, or I know I did something that wasn't right. And they're like scared to come forward and apologize. Like their inner child is really feeling very scared right now. And their inner child is really fucking active right now. It definitely feels like it has a lot to do with their childhood and their parents, where it was like acknowledging they've made a mistake, or acknowledging that they're not perfect, or acknowledging something. It's like triggered the shit out of them. So I don't know which group you guys are in. do the things I said in the beginning with the throat chakra. If you're in the anxious group, you're in the anger group, you're in the emotional group, try to use your throat chakra and do the things that I said. That will help you with expressing it. They're even saying you can, ooh, that feels good. That actually kind of tickles. They're even saying like, you can just like do this. So wait, this is, yeah, whatever direction it is. I don't know. And then you could do that. I guess it's going to open your throat chakra, they're saying, and use one of these. Use either selenite or you can use lapis lazuli. You can stick it on your throat chakra and try to express yourself with it on your throat. Like, even if you're not talking to the person directly, which is fine. You don't have to talk to the person directly at this time. They're saying at this time. Say it out loud. I'm fucking upset. Like, that hurt my feelings. This fucking pissed me off. Or I'm feeling scared to tell you how I feel. I'm scared to tell you that I really care about you. I'm scared, whatever. Like, put it on your throat because it's going to help you actually pull the energy out, and it's going to help ground the energy in some way. I don't exactly know what they're saying, but yeah, it's going to help you in whatever way it's supposed to. But there is like a huge throat chakra upgrade. It feels like there's a huge imbalance is what they're showing me with the throat chakra, and specifically with throat chakra and solar plexus chakra, and feeling like safe to share your feelings. And they're showing me root chakra too. Okay, that makes sense with lapis, to feel safe enough to express yourself and to be able to say how you truly feel. They're trying to help people see, what they're telling me also with this card is they're trying to help people see their inner child and their ego with these thoughts, and how to communicate from the heart rather than from the ego, rather than from the mind. We're like really taking time to actually reflect before you're communicating something with somebody. Hold on, I'm gonna pull another message. Okay, we got prosperity begins on the bottom. We got solitude. So I told you guys like about taking time to yourself. We got solitude, which is also known as the Tower card, triumph. And then we got discontent and boredom and obstacles and challenges. So it definitely feels like a lot of you guys are going through the Tower moments. A lot of you guys are needing to take time to reflect and go by yourself and spend some time alone. There's going to be answers and clarity that's going to come from this, and it's going to help you guys move forward because you're going to have a deeper understanding. But I'm also hearing like all the energy that's kind of being cleared and swirling in your body is going to calm down if you take some time and ground yourself and go within. With the discontent, boredom, and obstacles and challenges, it feels like, again, a lot of you guys are stuck with this energy. You're not really sure where to go, what to do. Spirit's saying you're supposed to be here. Stop trying to get out of this. Like, you're supposed to be here. If you're feeling like a time issue, like, don't worry about the timing. Some of you, it feels like that communication thing, like, should I say something? Should I reach out? Should I not? What should I do? And it's like you're overcoming something mentally, and you're overcoming a blockage is what I'm getting. And it's helping you with growing some type of stability in this situation. So you'll know if it's the right time for you to communicate or not. You can feel it in your body, and Spirit will guide you. If you're not really sure and you don't really trust in your intuition fully, then ask Spirit for like a specific sign or message. And when you see that, you'll know. Like, you can ask them like, hey, can you show me like a bluebird, for yes, I should communicate this, or show me like a crow for no, I shouldn't communicate this, and ask for a yes or no, like a very specific one. And so if you see it in person, you see it as an emoji, you see it, on a meme, you see it wherever, like, trust the message that you get and then follow through with it. Okay. So ask the question, but it definitely feels like you guys have maybe a little more Tower moments and some more challenges that are coming up, but you are supposed to sit with them. You are in the right timing. You don't need to worry that, shit, I should have done this sooner, or this should have happened sooner. All of this was meant to happen. And what I'm hearing also is a lot of this is mirroring, triggering with people, with each other. Like, so obviously communication, generally it's two people. So, but it feels like whatever is going on with this communication issue, and where one or both of you guys is feeling really like discontent with it and feeling like really anxious about it, or like trying to figure out, how am I going to overcome this? Like, what can I do to make this better or change this situation for myself or for the other person? Like, trust in the timing with it, because you and the other person are mirroring healing. You and the other person are mirroring healing. So anyway, I hope that helps you guys. I'm wishing you guys so much love and light. I hope you guys all have an awesome day, and try your hardest to just trust in whatever you're feeling in your body, and make sure you're taking care of yourself is what Spirit's saying. Like, make sure if you're needing to relax and rest, like, you're doing it, okay? So 444, I love you guys. Have an awesome night.